Hello, I'm starting a YouTube channel. Why am I starting a YouTube channel? Great question. I have thoughts. I'm gonna pee a little bit. Oh God, I look crazy doing that. Is that like a personal attack or something?
Sometimes as a YouTuber, you want to give back. No, I don't mean by doing anything meaningful. I mean helping a fresh new kid who's just starting their YouTube career. When starting a YouTube channel, it can be hard to get seen. We don't have a publicist and manager to get the word out. So a shout out from a fellow YouTuber can really help get things moving. So welcome, Brie Larson.
Welcome to YouTube.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Brie Larson.
Oh my gosh, you have a mustache. Someone should have warned me about this so that I would be more professional in this moment.
If you haven't heard of young Brie, here's a little background on her.
Or maybe you know me from nothing.
Her parents were both homeopathic chiropractors, so honesty and integrity were very important qualities in their household.
Whatever, man. It was the 90s. What do you want me to say?
At age 7, Mum split from Dad and took Brie and her sister to Hollywood so Brie could be a star. Not many mothers would sacrifice a 7-year-old's education for the chance of fame and easy money. But lucky for Brie, her mum had the right priorities.
Tell me what you want to be.
Acting.
Why?
Because my mom says.
I wanted to be like cover girl. I mean, even as far as Victoria's Secret.
Did Brie Larson go to college? No!
With auditions being her focus and a little homeschooling thrown in, Brie was on her way to becoming someone we could look up to and learn from. In the quest for stardom, Brie's mum had Brie try everything: modelling, TV and music. Don't be fooled by that face. That's our Brie. Our little swan was going to need a little help before getting to the next level.
Do you use YouTube a lot?
No, never. I just looked it up.
And what did you click on? What is YouTube?
Oh, mums are such idiots. I have to admit, I am a little confused that Brie's mum has never used YouTube, with every news and entertainment site linking to YouTube anytime her daughter is mentioned, interviews, even her music career. The fact that mum dedicated her whole life to chasing fame for her daughter, you think the chances are high that she could have used YouTube once or twice.
We'll try again. I've decided to start
I'm so excited.
I just know the haters out there are going to say that this is how a weird Hollywood fame-chasing family is putting on a show for the common folk.
Cooking's very popular on YouTube.
Wow, it seems like you know a lot about YouTube. Do you use YouTube a lot?
No, never.
Look, they don't know how those fancy computer things work. This is all new to them. YouTube's only been around for Brie's whole career. You should get on there, Mrs. Larson, even if it's just to visit Brie's old face. The great thing about YouTube is seeing people making videos about subjects they are truly interested in, people's passions, people being themselves, no matter how pathetic that is. It's allowed creators access to a worldwide audience. It's taken the power away from studios to tell us what and who we should like. You don't have to fit to, well, shall we say, a certain look to be granted opportunities or a career. Luckily, the studios are quite happy to lose this power and the revenue that goes with it. So they have no interest in moving in on YouTube. They would never encourage YouTube to set up channels for their stars, provide equipment, professional editing and graphics, organise contact with popular YouTubers that fit a certain image, and then schedule recordings, and also provide instant checkmark and monetization. And YouTube wouldn't gain anything. It's not as if creators are looking elsewhere for opportunities, or any of their popular creators are, shall we say, problematic. It's not like this is just one big YouTube ad.
YouTube has been a place that I have learned so much. Whether it's been how to use my printer, or it's been watching how to be a considerate activist. This is the place to talk about things that are important and that matter. And I'm starting a YouTube channel.
YouTube?
A YouTube channel? YouTube.
I think that's why people love watching YouTube.
The Brie Larson YouTube channel.
YouTube.
About YouTube. Do you use YouTube a lot? Is YouTube on YouTube? No, you're on YouTube right now.
Are you going to be doing social activism stuff through the YouTube channel?
YouTube, because on YouTube.
YouTubers that are on YouTube's cute.
On YouTube are
Of YouTube.
YouTube. On YouTube. I'll probably watch a YouTube video on that to figure it out.
Now we know Brie wouldn't just do this as a vanity project. She must have so much to say. What subject really drives you, Brie?
Why am I starting a YouTube channel? Great question.
Do you have content ideas? Do you have fears?
No, I'd love to see some sketches from you, honestly. They're a little more effort, but I think sketch comedy would be really good for you.
That's what she said!
Okay, first of all, Steve Carell owns That's What She Said.
I mean, you can really do anything. I would say just start with content that you're like excited about, that you actually want to make. Like if you want to do a gaming video, like you'll be stoked about that.
Fuck yeah! Give us another one! Give us another one!
If you want to do crafting videos, you'll be stoked about that.
If you love golf, you know, make videos about golfing. If you love making muffins, make videos about making muffins. Like,
what kind of videos are you gonna make?
I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
Well, what are your top 3 like favorite things?
I love talking to people. I love learning. I love food. I love video games.
And to think people say she has the personality of a shoe. Look at that list. How many people do you know that like those 4 things? I'll give you a minute. Talking to people. That's fascinating and unusual. Learning. Understandable. Brie hasn't been to school since she was 7. I imagine there's a bit to catch up on. Food. Doesn't limit herself with a type or style of food. Just food. Again, fascinating. Video games. Just what YouTube is calling out for. Someone to talk about video games. Watch out, Laserbeam.
Do you play Animal Crossing?
Yes, I have over 560 hours. I'm disgusting.
What?
Yes, quite a few ideas there, but what are you passionate about, Brie? What's important to you?
Just a video of you showing your workout, which may or may not be interesting content to you.
I'll just stop you right there. Brie is very interested in sharing her workout videos because it's about Brie.
You'll have like the Brie Larson YouTube channel, and those people are subscribing to Brie Larson. Feed them with the Brie Larson content that they need.
I love how transparent and honest you are. You always have been since I've known you.
I love just seeing you be yourself on camera.
You being you and us getting to know you more on a personal level, I think that's just so exciting.
People who already look up to you, love your movies, or fascinated by your personality.
You want to know about that?
This is a very good idea. I will do whatever you want.
Oh my God. You know, I follow you on Instagram and I think what you're doing is amazing.
But we want to know Brie. Yes, you get it. I do too.
Yes, as it turns out, Brie's favourite subject, like mine, is Brie.
And I think the most important thing to remember is that you're lovely.
There will also be deep conversations, anti-racist rhetoric, inclusive content.
Well, you should really enjoy YouTube then. It's the most inclusive platform out there. A lot better than Hollywood. There are people from all walks of life, all different cultures. Not like that. You have to wreck everything. That's not a good start.
I must have been white in a past life.
I know what you're gonna say. All that excitement, all that pretending she doesn't understand the equipment.
Hi!
Oh, hi! Wait, I'm trying to figure out how to record this.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Quick, how do I do this? Oh, wait, you're recording. Am I recording?
I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording. And you can click on the bottom. I think there's a record button.
Run, Forrest, run!
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Gosh, make sure your microphone is plugged in and the camera
I
is
already
recording.
forgot.
Because no, I've done it so many times. I'll shoot a whole video. I'm like, there was no audio.
I talked to Justine.
Oh yeah, she's the queen of tech stuff.
Basically, everything she told me I'd already made the mistake of. She was like, make sure your microphone's plugged in. And I was like,
My friend got me one and I
You know what? Yes! You know why?
Oh, I have the bounce board.
Oh.
And then we have the
yes,
boom
you do.
up there. And then I've got...
Yawn. I've only been doing this my whole life. I've directed a feature film, and you're going to give me advice?
That. When I first started, it was just on my laptop camera. It was very basic. And people are very forgiving because at the end of the day, the content is what matters the most.
All that pretending she doesn't know how to frame a shot. You're going to say it's all fake. It's just acting. Yes, she has been in front of a camera her whole life. Yes, she has directed a movie. And yes, she's recorded music. So yes, she should know her way around cameras and microphones. I know she comes off completely fake and seems to be doing her version of how a normal person who has never been in front of a camera would behave. But this is her, an everyday, rich, lifetime celebrity, fame chasing, faking it since she was 7. Young girl, just like you and me.
Am I saying that I hate white dudes? No, I'm not. And I'm also saying I don't hate white dudes. I'm just saying that I hate white dudes.
Now, as a little warning to Brie, and this may be hard to believe, some of us cop some criticism on YouTube. I know it's confusing because we're not even famous, but sadly, it comes with the job. Luckily for you, the word misogyny will counter any, and I mean any, criticism.
Well, everyone on YouTube's cute. I don't know what's going on. Why is everyone cute?
Because of ring lights.
Hey, this is Brie Larson. Welcome to Sessions at AOL. Come on in.
So with little education and growing up with the sole purpose of being famous, never having worked in any industry that didn't point a camera at you, little if any life experience outside of Hollywood, and only having millions of dollars and a whole team of people to help you, I wish you luck and great success.
Here I am. It's easier than you might think.
Now, how do I get on that shill list?
Wow, you are so intelligent and wholesome and full of love.
I
and
hear that a
I'm
lot.
just to have met you. Do you think that this is a bad idea? Do you think that this is a good idea?
What do you mean? You don't even have an idea. This is the stupidest I've ever heard. Yourself.
Thank you for your honesty and asking me these questions because it is helping me. Thank you. You're on YouTube right now.